Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World, and welcome to a video that I have been debating on making or not for the past few days. This beautiful thing back here is the Xenon Bow, and the Xenon Bow is perhaps the most powerful bow that we have available right now. Now, the reason why I've been debating or not on making this video is because I gotta tell you guys, the last time I did this, when I made a video talking about the compression burster, it was nerfed not just once but twice, and potentially a third time. The compression burster is still one of the most powerful bows, probably the most powerful, I would say, because of the fact that it will stack its impact damage, which is why if you use it, or you've seen me use it in a mission or on stream, you'll see me do 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, you'll see me do millions upon millions of damage because of that impact, and the fact that it will just catapult back anything, even smashers, as long as they're not rampaging. As long as the smasher's not rampaging, you can just smack them around the map with this thing. It is amazing. It is beautiful. The only thing that keeps it from being possibly the absolute best weapon that I would use all the time is the fact that the drawback speed. The drawback speed for bows, you guys know, some bows draw back very fast, some draw back very slow. And this, from what we've seen, doesn't really have anything to do with the fire rate or the reload time. The reload time is the amount of time that it'll take to put an arrow back into the bow, but the drawback rate is different. The drawback rate it can be very different. This one has a fire rate 1.8 and it has an extremely slow drawback. Then if we go to another bow, probably the most powerful bow, or the best all-around bow that has been for a long time, the boom bow. The boom bow has a draw rate of the fire rate of 1.8 and the draw of 1.3, a reload of 1.3, same. But we don't have a drawback speed, which we need. Not only do we need a drawback speed to know how fast a bow draws back, but also we need a perk that will reduce that. So hopefully Epic will watch this like they probably have with the compression burster, and they're gonna be like, okay, you know what, let's do this, hopefully. So having said that, let's start taking a look at the Xenon Bow. Now, the Xenon Bow, when I take it into a mission, I'm going to show you guys why this weapon has just such an incredible thing. It's got 3 hidden perks or hidden bonuses that it doesn't tell you about here. Here it just tells you that it's got a sniper rifle bow, neon, fires an arrow that drops over time, damage, range, velocity, increases with charge time. Sorry, arrow pierces through targets. Even though I have a fire rate of 2.0 and the reload time was 0.9, and the reason for this because I made it bright core, and I've been making everything bright core lately. The reason for that is that I'm tired of using quartz. I'm tired of using quartz with weapons. I know eventually I'm going to get another one if I want to make it sunbeam, and we're not going to talk right now about the keg bow. I don't know what happened there. I'm still trying to figure out what I did or if I did something wrong to it. But yeah, I'm just making everything bright core because I like speed. I like faster firing, faster swinging with a melee weapon. That's what I'm doing. And the reason that I have this weapon like this is I ended up making it reload speed with, honestly, I gotta tell you, it doesn't really need the reload. It doesn't need the reload. I tried someone's who didn't have the reload, and as long as you keep your reload at 1.3, which is kind of where they go, you're fine. It doesn't really have to have this. So we can change this reload. And we can actually make this a crit damage. So we can make this a double crit damage, double crit rating weapon, which is what I recommend for most bows. Now, for all weapons in general, I normally say if you want to do the maximum amount of damage, just go as much crit damage as you can and try and do crit rating as well to get that crit rating as close to or over 50% as possible. As long as you get this crit chance here over 50%, you've got 1 in 2 chance of hitting that crit, and that's what we want to do. If you do hit that crit, you're going to be doing massive amounts of damage. Right now, this is only crocking in at 255, but you guys are going to see in a little bit that's going to jump up a lot more. And once we max this weapon out, we're going to be able to see exactly where it ends. So that's what we're going to do right now. Of course, you can only make it energy, and the very interesting thing about this weapon, we're going to max it out right now, is that even though it is an energy weapon, we're not using any quartz on it. Now, I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's something new that they've changed, but normally any energy weapon would naturally use quartz, especially all of the neon weapons. They just do. But in this case, we're not doing that. In this case, we are actually going to go ahead and we are going to use, we're not using quartz, which I love. I love. All right, so let's go ahead and finish maxing this out. There it is, completely finished. And I am going to have to say, well, you know what? We'll leave a disclaimer for when we go and try it out. So right now, I am clocking this weapon in at 50,000 damage, 127 headshot, 27,000 headshot, 475.95. Critical hit chance of 51%. There we go. We went over the 50%, and a critical hit damage of 345. That means that anytime we are able to crit a headshot, we're going to be looking at a 345%. This is going to be clocking in at over 500,000, hopefully. But we've been seeing some much higher damage, and I kind of think I know why that is. Spoiler alert, it's stacking with the affliction. So the affliction hit, the first affliction hit, is stacking with the damage, which is wonderful. It's wonderful. We've got a fire rate of 2.0, magazines of size of 1, which is amazing. Yes, we are using the power cells, but still, it's only one. Only one at a time is much better than a lot of other power cell weapons we have out there. So real time 1.3, ammo cost 1. So there we go. There it is, nice and built, very beautiful. Right now, those numbers, remember those numbers, 345, right? 345 for the crit. We're going to go over to our command, and we're going to change our hero loadout. We're going to change our hero loadout to our Bunny Rabbit Raider Jonesy. Bunny Jonesy. If you haven't seen my video on Bunny Jonesy yet, oh, also another reason why I hit so high is because of the preemptive strike. If you haven't seen this build yet, I already did a video talking about Bunny Jonesy. Actually, if it wasn't last week's, it was the week before's must-have video. He is amazing. He is absolutely amazing. Currently, he is, if you're watching this during version 12, he is currently in the event shop right here. Highly recommended you pick him up because he is absolutely wonderful. Now, yes, you could build this a couple different ways. You could do it with quickscope. You could do it with Redline Ramirez as your main commander, so you can have that 17% damage, sniper damage, and your increased fire rate. But as we know, fire rate does not influence drawback speed, so what's the point? We can use Cupid arrows, we could use Farah, we could use Stoneheart Farah and use her as the main, and in her main, if she was the main commander, she has on-bow hit arrow splinters, dealing 60% of damage to 5 nearby targets. So 5 targets around are gonna get 60% of damage, which is wonderful. This is great. She is amazing, but not fully necessary for this bow, and that is going to be the first kind of secret perk that it has, which I'm going to show you guys right now. So this is the setup I have. I'm using him with preemptive strike, so we get the 32.5% increased damage on the first hit, which is going to be coming in handy. Cupid arrows, another 20% damage to everyone around them, which is going to really come in handy. You'll see the increased sniper damage, locked and reloaded because for the reload. Story and Mike for adding the extra 3% of that 423,000 health, and Survivalist Jonesy because you know we put him in every single setup that we ever use. And if we go back to we're gonna go back to the schematic now. Where is he? Where are you, Xenon Bow? You're still down here? Yes, you're still down here. So there's the Xenon Bow, and check it out. That critical hit damage just went up to 570%. 570%. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go into a map. We're going to go right here to my favorite map of all times. It's got smoke screen, slowing attack, and firestorm. Some people were telling me that smoke screens are really hurt the damage that you can do on physical on weapons, but in this case it's energy. Yes, apparently smoke screen is going to be more if you're going to be using melee weapons, but we're going to go into this one anyway because I want to see what it can do and if we can get the numbers that I think we're going to be seeing. So we're going to jump into this mission right now, and I'm going to find some enemies, and I'm going to show you guys just what this bow can do. All right, so we've got ourselves a beautiful group right here because we're going to be able to test this out in a couple different ways. And the first thing that I want to show you guys right now is the fact that this weapon will pierce through anything. So if you guys see right here, we've got a line of enemies right here. I'm going to go behind this tree, and I'm going to take a shot through the tree. And as you guys can see, I took several of them out. Now I'm going to do another shot right here. And as you guys can see, I took out more of them. So you are able to pierce through weapons. You are able to pierce through enemies. You are able to pierce through the ground, as you guys can see there. It's really awesome. You are able to do quite a bit of damage in that sense. Now, right now, I do have to say this. So that's like the first big thing. Now, I will say this. It would have been wonderful if when you took this weapon out and you aimed, see that little, like the screen you had there? If you were able to draw back and maybe just like ping or like see the outline of enemies across things. So like right there, if I were to use the Neon Bow, I would be the Neon Sniper Rifle, I'd be able to see through objects. Now, do I have a Neon Sniper Rifle right now? I don't think I have one. No, I don't have one. Oh, I do have one. I do have one. So right here, I was going to use it to compare it to the other bow. So right now, oops, if I were to look through here, I can see through objects. Now, do I have any enemies around here? I don't know if we have any enemies around. Are there any over there? Oh, there's some right here. Here. So right there, see? Enemy. Enemy right there. We'd be able to see them. And if they are behind something, we can go ahead and take them out. So if I were to draw this weapon back, I think it'd be really awesome if I had that. If I had the capacity to go look through weapons, through items, and, you know, just like maybe see their outline of the ping. The other cool thing about this bow that we don't know, it doesn't say in the description, is as you guys can see, it shoots through the Huskies. It shoots through the Riot Husky shield, which is fantastic. That is another bonus of this weapon. Yes, it does shoot through. It just says it pierces enemies, but it pierces everything. It pierces objects, it pierces grounds, it pierces rocks, it pierces absolutely everything, which is fantastic. Which means those pesky Riot Huskies, no more. You can just go through them. Now, you guys may have seen something really weird there, that there was the little Huskier, the little shielder. And as the Riot Husky was walking, there was this like red, like pink line that was going back and forth through them. That is unfortunately potentially a bug. And we're going to talk right now about two bugs that currently are with this bow. Now, I don't know. They might be bugs, they might not. Because what happens is Farah's ability is apparently bouncing off different enemies. So if you shoot an enemy, the ability will continue to bounce through them, which is that, you know, that it expands. So it expands. Or it hits an enemy and it goes out and hits 3 more. But then those 3 that get hit, that also bounces off them and it continues until they die. Also, for a lot of you guys, you might know that there is a particular type of bug right now that's happening with Affliction. It's also happening here. So pretty much every single enemy right now, all you got to do is hit them once and they're going to die. That's just how it is. So those are 2 kind of bugs that are happening right now. Even if those things go away, it still doesn't matter. It still doesn't matter because the bow has amazing potential. So we're going to shoot it right through here. I don't know if you guys saw what happened there. That thing just took out, like, I don't know how many were up there. I don't even know how many enemies were up there. Okay, let's go here and whoop.
That's right.
600,000 on the first one. And that wasn't the first hit. It wasn't the first hit on it. Did you guys see what happened there too? All right, so this is the last hidden perk or ability of this weapon, which I gotta say is probably the best one ever. You guys know, for me personally, the reason why I love the compression burster so much is because when I use the compression burster, let's say this is an enemy right here, I don't actually have to hit the enemy. I can hit over here and it's gonna get the enemy. Ooh, ouch. You came out of nowhere, man. All right, let's run away a little bit. So I don't have to have perfect aim. I can actually, it has an AoE effect, so, or an AoE area of damage. So as long as I kind of hit close to it, like as long as I hit with a compression burst like here, it's still gonna affect it. Now, a lot of these bows, the reason why I don't like them, the reason why I don't use them, we've had so many bows that are pretty good. The reason why I don't use them is I have horrible aim. I have horrible aim, and you guys have seen me. I will. Let me show you here. Right. Let's use the cloudburst real quick. So the cloudburst. Let me show you guys. So normally I'll do this. I'll do like something like that. See that? It went right over his head. Or if you shoot him like right over the shoulder. Look at that. Oh well, that one actually hit. But oh, here's another one. Here's another one. So if I were to go hit this guy, look at that. I missed him. I missed him completely. I completely and totally missed him. There, I actually got him. I actually got him in that case. But most of the time, I will completely and totally miss. I'm horrible. I have a horrible aim. So here, if I were to miss over his shoulder or hit him to the side, I'm not going to get the hit right. But with the Neon Bow, with the Xenon Bow. So let's see. Where is he? He's right there. Let's aim right here. This weapon has an area of damage, an area of effect. It's not like a single strike. It's not the size of the arrow. Apparently, it's got a much wider area of damage, and I don't really know. I've been testing it. I've been trying out a couple different ways. So like here, let me go for this enemy right here. Let's see if, well, let's right there. That got him. That hit him. And that is not, you guys can see the little blasts that go out. Those are Ferris. That is Ferris ability. That's Ferris ability that's going out. But this ability is something else. This area of damage that the weapon has is not Ferris ability. That's not Ferris damage. That's something else. As long as it kind of comes close to the item, or sorry, as long as the bow hits close to the enemy or passes close. See there? That was too much. That was too much. That was not. And if you guys saw right there, there was 1,000,000 hits. That's another 1,000,000. I guess that's the last big bonus of this weapon. It does have the capacity to. Oh, can we shoot this guy here? I got him. I got him through the rock. Oh, he fell down. He fell down. He went down. I got him through the rock. So that is going to be, I guess that's the last that makes this weapon a must-have. You are able to, with this setup, do millions, as you guys saw there. So you can do the millions. Yes, you can squeeze out a little bit more damage if you go for the headshots and everything. But as you guys can see there, the headshot is kind of a subjective matter because you are going to be able to, I'm sorry, I don't know why I have to get the blue glow. I see a blue glow, I have to get it. But it doesn't really matter. If you're going to hit, let's say the target's head is right here, as long as you hit it here or somewhere around, or in my case, I just shoot for the ground because I want to hit the enemy, you're still going to affect them. It is a fantastic, awesome, incredible weapon. It clears out the smaller husks in one hit. It does a bunch of damage. Well, that's Ferris. Look, see, there you go. See that? See that what keeps happening there, guys? So that is the Affliction. I believe the Affliction bug stacking over Ferris ability. And it just keeps going back and forth, which is amazing. It will take one out. Ooh, that was just... That was just... Oh, man, that was just... Wow. That was crazy. So anyway, Xenon Bow. Definitely a must-have right now. Like I said, I do believe that if they do, you know, I don't know if the Farah bouncing back thing is meant to be or not. I kind of think it might be. The affliction bug is definitely a bug right now, so I wouldn't count on that sticking around forever. Oh, we got some more enemies. I wouldn't count on that sticking around forever. Even if the Farah thing goes away too, it doesn't really matter because you got piercing. You got look at that, 700,000 on that one. You got piercing. You've got the headshot damage on this thing, and you've got this incredible, amazing, I don't even know what to call it, area of effect. It's like a laser. This thing it's literally a laser. It's a laser that will burn anything that comes close to it. It's awesome. I love it. It's amazing. And there you go. Today's must-have is the Xenon Bow. Make sure to pick it up, guys, as soon as you can. I would recommend, though, if you see it in, I would say, the dupe protection system does work pretty good right now. So I would just say be a little patient. Wait until it shows up in your shop. For example, today is a great chance if you still don't have it, because today is a super weapon llama. So being a super weapon llama, chances are if you don't have it yet, you may see it in here. So keep an eye out for it. For 200 V-Bucks, that's not a bad deal. Or you can keep an eye out for it on your upgrade llamas. And of course, don't forget, it probably will be also in the birthday llamas that are coming in next few months or next couple of months, as long as everything continues as planned. So definitely, guys, if you want to do this kind of damage, there's my setup. There's what I did with it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. If you guys enjoy this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor. Have yourself a fantastic day. Thank you very much for watching. And if you are going to buy Islamas and use some V-Bucks, please consider using my creator code, DUJ2, right here. It helps me out so very much. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.